Hi, it's Bella Blu-ray. I'm just sending you a little message to let you know that you're not alone, and also to let you know that extra angels, extra guides and light beings, they're bringing light to the planet because it's just going to change over from darkness to full light. So it's full light coming down. So when that occurs, you actually feel the opposite come up. You get light, or your intention is to find love, and everything not of love will come up to clear. But how often we feel that it's come back to haunt us. I got rid of that. I thought I worked hard at that. And there's layers and layers of it. But if you can't hear your guides and your angels, that means your mind needs to slow down, because that means your mind is not your own. Somebody else or some other energy or dark forces are using your mind to bring in fear, to accentuate the ego. These demonic spirits here on the planet are very psychic. And I realize that that's why they actually will, go to the brightest light. They'll go to the 144,000 illumined elect ones. So we've had a hard time, especially the masculine, especially this month. I mean, it's been very intense. The feminine energy, we've been going through transformation. Say over the last 8 years. So back in 2012 was the first sort of wave. So that activated a lot of life purpose, who am I, what am I doing, that type of thing. And now the masculine have just taken that energy on. So it's taken, I'm going to talk for myself, me, 8 years. The masculine energy are doing in 10 months, in 8 weeks to 10 weeks it's been, right? 12 weeks. I mean, it's epic. And still you find females or the feminine who are really impatient. And, I'm the queen of impatience. So let me tell you, if you look at it from a different perspective, I'm in awe of the masculine energy at the moment on the planet. To have to clear, to have to dig out, and to have to activate, and then to actually receive the light and the healing. What took me 8 years as a healer, doing it every day, Reiki master, psychic healer, professionally, and then it still comes up. So this gateway here, the 4-4 gateway I'm going to talk about, the cardinal cross is closing, and the energy that's been brought up is like a power energy, right? Self-esteem, confidence, courage. And I don't want to talk about it again because I'm creating everything I'm saying really fast, but it is a triple trigger. So if you ever get a triple trigger, it's coming at you 3 times in a row, right? That's how we get signs as well. Good signs. So you go, I'll have 3 signs really big by the time I get home regarding this situation, or guardian angel, show me signs that you're with me. But if we don't ask for that, guess who comes in and gives you signs about your fear and your ego? The dark side, because they're all here in 3D. It's a massive energy, light-dark battle. So how do we release that? We actually bring in enforcement until you can bring in the light yourself, until you can beam your light out to 6 feet around you in all directions. Therefore, that's a different frequency. So if you're in doubt, fear, worry, that frequency is an invitation for more doubt, fear, worry. I know you know it. I know you know the law of attraction, and I know we know it. But this is where I realize the real benefit of actually having a coach or a guide or a healer. And you probably all know this better than me, but I'm a stubborn person. So, even sometimes wouldn't even ask for intervention because I can do it myself. I'm okay. That's the ego talking. The opposite is the surrender. So that your guides are with you. You do have a guardian angel who's been with you all your life since inception. They were passed before you were born and are in your bloodline. So I'll talk about how that affects your healing process as well, what bloodline you chose in the next video. But at the moment, you really need to clear energy. You need to clear your energy because you need to bring more of yourself in. Otherwise, the darkness just takes over and then it compounds. So then it's bang, 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 triple trigger, I call it. So once the triple trigger happens, it's like the tower in the tarot. It all falls down. That's when we feel like, oh, woe is me. Oh my gosh. And honestly, it is a really low vibration. And if you're a way shower, you're a star seed, you're a light worker, you're an indigo, you're an empath, this energy is like 20 times more intense than it would be for somebody who's not, for instance. So if you're highly, highly sensitive, or if you're ultra sensitive, you're a highly sensitive person, this goes into your energetic field, this dark energy, this negative fear, doubt, worry. And because you're actually programmed into a matrix mindset, then the mind takes over and makes that into something. So it makes it mean something. So that's why we need intervention, until we can actually get a grasp on that energy and actually be able to beam ourselves up from inside out, so that that frequency cannot come near you. However, life's not like that. One minute you feel good, the next minute you feel a bit down, then something else happens, then something else happens. So the feeling is really one of, I can't see straight, it's confusion, I don't know what to do next, what's my next step, where am I feel like I can't really tell anybody how I'm feeling because I'm too worried about what they're going to think of how I'm feeling and if that will upset them. So this is a trait with the blue rays especially, and for empaths and light workers. So this is why we're pushing against it, and the masculine are doing it 3 times what the feminine are doing at the moment. So we're on our personal journey. For me, it's been really intense, and it's cleared now. If we're thinking about divine partnerships and divine love, then anything not of that has to come up. So that goes into your own auric field. That's why you need Archangel Michael to just clear that. I've been doing it with clients all week, and as soon as we cut the cords, whoever has been draining your energy will actually re-emerge with drama to reconnect to your energetic field. So these demons or dark energies can be using people in your vicinity to do that to you on their behalf, because they're not present, they're not conscious, they haven't really cleared their energy field, and they're open, if you like. It's like a buffet. So if you're not in your consciousness and you're not, a whole soul is not integrated into your energetic field, then it's like having a vacant home that's ready for somebody to come in and just free will use. So we're going to say no to that, and we're going to say no out loud. I'm going to bring Archangel Michael in and all the angels, and you can do this yourself. But if you find that you're not getting the guidance, you're not getting the connection, then you do need to reach out, because this is the time to do it, to clear this negativity, because it's thicker than it's ever been on the planet. And Gaia is purging it, so she will help you as well. So it's like connecting to source, connecting to the earth, and opening our hearts. But first of all, you've got to clear the energy, and I'm telling you, it's like thick molasses, and it's never ending. So there has to be a daily practice. There has to be a a co-creating with you and your guides and your angels. So we're going to just call in on Archangel Michael first, and I urge you to do this. I mean, if you're in really dark negative energy or narcissistic abuse, this needs to be done every 2 hours. And do not white light yourself. Ask Michael for his sword and shield of protection, because white light will attract, will show, where you are to the dark forces. So again, they're very psychic. They know your weak spots, right? So we're using them as a tool to bring our weak spots up, say thank you for sharing, and now we release it. So a lot of people have brought it up, and it's sitting in your aura. It's sitting in your energy field, this yuck, this feeling of yuck, depression, thinking of the past, ruminating over, getting evidence of why you can't move forward. That's because that happened in the past. All this needs to be cut away, and you need to slow down your mind, because you're not going to, otherwise, you know, your guidance can't get in. So we're just going to take a big deep breath, feet flat, palms up, and just repeating out loud after me. Archangel Michael, come to me now. I give you permission and ask to cut all cords of fear that are draining my health and vitality now. Thank you. And then another big deep breath. So he comes through with his sword and he cuts these energetic cords that drain your health. Love cords stay, only fear cords. We're asking you to visualize this energy from your heart expanding through your whole energetic field and out into your aura, because we want to clear away that stuff that you've just brought up, not so that you can bring it back in and it can be used against you. We ask that it be released. And now we're going to ask Archangel Michael to stay with you day and night with his sword and shield of protection. If you're not aware that Michael's with you, you need to ask him for 3 signs really big that he's with you. So I'm going to do both of those. So big deep breath. Archangel Michael, come to me now. I give you permission and ask for your sword and shield of protection to stay by me day and night. Thank you, thank you. And just a big deep breath. So you're letting him plant his sword and his shield of protection around your energetic field. We're asking that your aura clear. And we're asking you to push your energy out around you and set some intentions. I forgot the other thing I was going to do with Michael. But he is with you, Archangel Michael. So for you to know that, and then it's not just Bella telling you that, you need to get the signs yourself. You need to start this relationship yourself. And then start with your guardian angel. If you are not connecting, you know, I will help you and I am the bridge to connect. But then it's up to you to keep that connection going. So we're going to ask Michael for signs that he's with you, so that you can get some encouragement today, so that you can feel that you're not alone, and that you can actually start to be aware of how these signs are brought to you in many, many different ways. So another big deep breath, and we're just talking to Archangel Michael. And you can just ask out loud after me. Archangel Michael, I ask that you give me 3 signs, really big, that you are with me. May I have them today by, and then put in your time. You might say tomorrow. So you're going to give a deadline. May I have them by blah, blah, blah. Thank you, thank you. So you might say Friday, you know, midday. You might say Monday at 4 o'clock. But it's like, then you could say make them really easy, make them really big so I get it. That's what I used to say. And then I ended up like, okay, no more signs, I got it. Because there's so many signs, it was ridiculous. And I needed that though, for me to get my power around it, for me to know for sure. So then we talk about your claircognizance, your clairsentient, your clairvoyance, and your clairaudience, because whatever your powerful clair is, that's where the dark forces are going to go first. So, you know, that's where you're going to, empaths are going to feel yuck, feel depressed. When you feel like that, that means you're out of alignment with your true self. So you need to get back in, you need to call in your guides, your angels, your masters, you need to get onto it, because this is the heaviest and darkest this energy's ever been. So now I know what light worker really means. There's a lot of work. And I can work with you one-on-one, ask Archangel Michael to find you the best healthcare professional for you, but you need to clear this energy, and you need to get a tool like a modality or an archangel or some way that suits you, that you can keep this going, because these forces are here and they're live and they're interactive, and there's never been a more vigilant time for your light to shine. I love you, and I thank you so much for your brave energy, for your tenacity to keep going through the mud, because I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. Oh, I forgot to say that. It's going to be the best thing you've ever done in your entire life, because what happens when all the yuck's gone? It's light, it's joy, it's peace. So it's hard to bring your mind back to that when the energy is taking you that way. So we clear the energy, and then the mind is free to bring in your intention and what you like. If you'd like a clearing, let me know. Otherwise, ask the angels to help clear you. Go out into Gaia. But please be vigilant and know that it can come through loved ones, can come through the portal of your telephone, this negative energy. It comes through the computer. It comes through just your thoughts, your worry, your doubt, your fear. So clear it from your energy field actually helps you stop thinking about it. So we thank you. We thank the angels. We thank Archangel Michael for being with all of us. He can be with everybody simultaneously, all at the same time. And nothing is too small for him. And you are a loving child of God who's very, very creative, and we need you to shine bright. Hopefully I'll connect soon. You can contact me. I'm Reiki by Bella. I've got healings. I've got psychic readings, power shabams where you get the healing and the reading. And we can do it on Skype all around the world. I connect one-on-one with you. We clear your energy field and see what the messages are for your next step. So reach out, because it is a sign of strength. And if not, I'm with you in spirit. And I honour the work you've done to help the collective shift of Gaia and the human ascension. Love you.